Ruby, if you're still here, can you confirm you can hear us? Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. How's your morning starting off? Welcome back, Peter. So, Peter, did you hear me at the end there? Because Son was extremely adamant about ending the live. So, did you hear me about my tips of finding what interests her? Maybe doing a little research on it and having a conversation with her about that? Okay. Because I know we were sort of fighting to end the live is the best way I'll describe it. Yeah, Bob Marley going on. Who are you playing chess with, Peter? Are you playing online or are you playing live in person? Full disclosure, I've never really been a big chess player. Not against it, but I don't love it either. It's one of those things, we actually learn it in school, and then you play a little bit, but I don't have a lot of people in my circle that are very interested in it, so I don't get to play it much. And I know you can play it online, but I prefer to play games like that with people in person. Which I will tell you that come wintertime, we'll probably be going back to the game nights. And maybe we can bust out a chessboard. And let the chat call their moves. Welcome in, everybody. I apologize. I'm just sort of rambling on and on and on. I can't see the chat until I get to a red light, but I will get there soon. And if not a red light, if I'm blessed to get just green lights, I will be home in a couple minutes. And then I can get caught up. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. Hope it's starting off well. If it's morning, if it's afternoon, I hope it's been going well. And now we get a red. Okay, welcome back, Shannon. 99 Nights Roblox. Son was in a big, like, brain rot Taco Tuesday thing last night. Big time thing that I guess all the kids were talking about today at school. So I guess it's an admin thing and it's important to them. painting all our streets right now, so there's just cones everywhere. I know you probably can't see it the direction you're pointed, but man, they are everywhere. Somebody's clipped quite a few of them. So they're laying all sorts of different directions. Some people have driven through the paint so that there's paint smears. It's fun stuff. Shannon, since you're in here and you're from the States and you're of an age where you'd probably do this, do you do Facebook Marketplace by chance? And I don't know if I've ever asked you this before, and if I have, I apologize, but do you do Facebook Marketplace from either a buying or selling standpoint? You do, yes. Do you do both sides, buying and selling, or just one or the other? And I will tell you that I've only really sold. We bought one thing one time because somebody that was buying from us, basically, we were talking to them about things, and then they said that they had something when we did the pickup, we had, you know, made the note that we're looking for this, that, or the other, and they came into one, and so actually it wasn't like it was a Facebook Marketplace listing. They just said that, hey, I got this now, do you want to buy it? And so we did. But I predominantly sell, and the reason I ask is I honestly think that there's, like, people are out there just doom scrolling. I can't tell you how many times I get the note on our listing that says, is this still available? And I know it's a default button you can press, but then I reply with the default response of, yes, are you ever up and be like, yeah, I clicked by accident, or I'm no longer interested, or something like that, or found one closer to me. Everyone else, I swear, you do that and then they never respond. It's annoying. So that's why I ask. So before I sign off, because I do have a meeting, so I got a couple minutes, but before I sign off, I wanted to let everyone know the schedule for today. So, we'll be at a cross-country meet this afternoon. So I'll probably go live for the drive, which will happen about 3:30, and then I'll go live for the race, which is at like 4:30. So that'll be the schedule for tonight, and then we'll probably either do a normal nighttime live or just go live on the drive home from the meet, because the meet's about a half hour, 40 minutes away. So, sorry, I apologize. Allergies are kicking up. Nice, Shannon. Before I end, I want to talk to you about that. So the schedule, Peter, that'll be, it's 8:11 right now our time. So 3:30 will be 7 hours, 15 minutes-ish. That'll be the drive. The race will be in like a little over 8 hours. Nice. Love to have you back. We miss you in the nighttime lives, but I'm very grateful you're not in the nighttime lives. So, Shannon, what did you think? Nice, Lily. You like Roblox, Lily? You're saying as in like you would never do it, or like scary, or Well, like I said, Shannon, that's probably the scariest, most intense haunted house in our state, and there's maybe 5 of them that you could argue. I've also traveled the Midwest because I used to be an official haunted house reviewer for a couple major publications, including one of the major Chicago newspapers. And that one is always one that's debated as, top 5 scariest, top 5 best, all that stuff. So I'm not concerned about the one that the couple we're going to this season, but we are going back there as well. What are you sad about, Lily? Why is YouTube mean to you? Beauty and health, we are in the United States. You're too old, Shannon. Are you saying for the haunted house, or are you saying for something else? What did I do? I am really lost, guys. Maybe it's partially because driving, I missed part of the chat. Did I do something? Shannon's calling me bad dad now. What? So for real life, Shannon, did I do something or say something? Or are you just giving me a hard time with the bad dad? Or was that in reference to going to the haunted house? You should have been here last night, Peter. And again, I'm glad you weren't for school purposes because you need to sleep. But Shannon and Jennifer there was timeouts being given left and right. It was crazy. No, because you said that you did things for the... Well, now I'm in total suspense. I did things for the... So tired. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm a little tired too. I got up in the middle of the night. Wasn't feeling that great stomach-wise. And ended up going on the couch and watching stuff about the history of Prussia. Not Russia, Prussia with the P. And finally got back to sleep for a little bit. I had chili cheese dogs last night, and I had a couple beverages that accompany chili cheese dogs very well, and I usually don't do that during the week. But I'm like, hey, I'm having ballpark food. I might as well treat it like a ballpark situation. And then I had tater tots with it, and I think it was just too rich, too greasy, too everything, and it was just indigestion is the best way I can say it. And so I got up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and my stomach said, my guy, it's going back to being too old. You're not a teenager anymore. You shouldn't be eating like that on a weeknight. You want to do that crap on the weekend with with a bunch of Pepto-Bismol chasers, fine, but don't be doing that on the weekdays. I didn't because there was no follow-up. They just asked what country this is. And in fairness, I don't have, there you go with the in fairness, I don't have a lot of time because I need to make a coffee and I got a meeting that starts in 12 minutes. So, well, welcome in from Malaysia. You like the way I say ballpark? So yeah, to me that's like ballpark food. So I just, it didn't sit right with me, and I'm still fighting it a little bit this morning. So I'm trying to figure out what I can put on, maybe some toast or something like that, and then take another the actual pills, like Nexium or whatever it is. Tea would be good. I do have some iced tea. I'm not a huge fan of warm beverages, but I do have some iced tea. That's a good call, Shannon. I think I'll bust some of that out too. That should help. Exactly right. So maybe instead of the coffee, I'll do the tea. But I do need some caffeine to get myself going and running here. But yeah, going back to the paper, I saw you said something about the paper. Yeah, I wrote for a couple different websites that covered haunted houses, and then I wrote for a local major paper publication, wrote haunted house reviews for years. So that's how I know the owner, and that's why we got exclusive rights to film in that haunted house. But the takeaway for it, no. I literally only had 2. This was straight indigestion. I had literally 2, and that's like that's an appetizer for a decent weekday night or a weekend night. But where I was going with this is, when I told you to watch it or asked you to watch it, I said, listen to Son and watch Son. And did you notice how excited and how much he loved everything he saw and that was there and how much he was taking it in? There was even one point where one of the actors like jokingly yelled at us, like, it's not your job to scare the visitors, that's my job, because Son was really getting into it. So yeah, exactly, Shannon, he loved it. Peter's correct, it is Elvis, 100% Elvis. But on that note, it will be about 6 hours from now, 6 hours, 10 minutes roughly. We will be back. So we'll be driving to a town about 30 minutes that direction to the cross country meet, and then I'll show the cross country meet. So hopefully we see you guys back. So you did definitely watch it. All right, I got to check the comments. That time I was not. That time I was watching a squirrel because I thought it was going to drop another nut for the collection onto the onto my van. Oh, I got to bring Efron in. He stayed out all night. He was on a camping trip. So, all right, guys, you take care. I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you for spending a little time with us. We'll talk to you soon. And I will not be going live on the DIY channel today. I just put that there because I do get people from time to time. Jacob found that channel, thankfully, recently. But he'd always say, hey, you weren't live like you said you were. So this was just a reminder to anybody that's looking for one of the other places that we go live. So you guys take care. Have a great morning, Peter. Have a great early afternoon. We'll talk to you soon.